Man, ground and pound. Welcome back to the Ground and Pound podcast. All UFC, maybe your big MMA fights, boxing matches out there, but we are dialed into the UFC mostly. Jordan Harris, with your ugly eye. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. Just ready to talk some fights, my guy.
Yeah, man. I mean, last time we were on, we were talking what you call it? Go at us at Ground and Pound on X, but we were talking UFC 319 with DDP and all them. Shoot, man. I guess before we even go on, man, let's see. We got the Ground and Pound. Add us on Twitter. You know how we always say, don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
Share the show, man. I mean, we don't ask for much around here. We're not asking for your money. And me and Jordan really just diving right in, man. There's just a little bit to talk about, so we're going to hop into it all. But we don't ask for much. All we ask is that you don't be a hoe.
You share the show.
Share the motherfucking show. You know how it is. So, all right, then, big dog. All right, then. Well, shoot. Let's get it rolling, man. UFC 319 reactions, bro.
And I want to start off by I told you so. Matt had me faked out big time. He was DDP this, DDP that. My heart was always telling me Hamzat. I just knew it. But I took the bait. Matt lost me $35 on there. So don't take his bets today, folks. Don't take them. And so
Hold on,
I'm just kidding. But
I was about to say we was 2-1 and hit on a 2-leg. You better stop, bro. Stop being dishonest.
I'm just kidding. Matt, that's the godfather of the betting. I ain't gonna lie, he's the godfather. But I will say this: I did have a little feeling in my stomach that Hamzat was gonna win and stuff. And so it was just I didn't think he was gonna dominate DDP like that, though. It was the wrestling. He outclassed DDP big time.
Yeah. All right, look, man. You know how I was saying if it goes past one round that DDP's got a shot, but listen, bro, he just showed that there's just levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually thought DDP was going to be big enough to stop. You know, we was texting the crew and David was like, this dude has no wrestling game and yada, yada. I'm just saying, DDP does have a wrestling game. That motherfucker got dominated, bro. There's just levels to this shit. When there's somebody who's just that, when he's just on you like that and you really can't do nothing. I mean, the dude was putting him in the guillotine at ease, bro. At ease.
Put him in the crucifix like 3 times.
That's what I meant to say. I mean, come on, bro. He really could have ended that fight. I'm just being real.
I'll be honest.
I don't know if anybody, easy on him.
I don't know if anybody beats Hamzat for a long time. I know there's a few like contenders maybe, but I think this dude's gonna be a champ for a long time.
I'm just gonna be real. Ain't nobody beating this guy. We're about to talk about because we got 2 big fight nights. One of them's this week, and I think one of them's in a couple weeks. We got some contenders that are gonna come forward, Hamzat, but I'm just telling you now, it ain't happening. Like, as long as Hamzat wants to stay active in the division, it's over with, bro. Like, he's gonna be the champ. Can't none of these guys even grapple like that. And if DDP couldn't do it, I mean, we're looking at somebody like Anthony Hernandez, maybe. and I like Anthony Hernandez, but he's not Hamzat, you know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be the champ for a while, Jordan. Nah, he's not.
Well, I agree. I think he's going to be the champ for a long. I did see he wants to turn around kind of fast.
Yeah,
I think he wants to turn around.
That's another thing you're always worried about. Yeah, dude, let him on the card. I know Dana White was thinking about it. I mean, the dude got no damage. Just let him do it, bro. Because you never know the next time he'll fight. These guys like to duck and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how I feel about them. Like, these guys are always like that. It's mainly Khabib's guys, I guess. But because if Hamzat does something 2-month turnaround, like that ain't somebody. Them Dagestanians, they're not doing that, bro. Let's just be honest.
Nah, I don't think he'll fight in October. I think they'll push it down the line and stuff because they still need the division to play out a little bit more.
All right, well, what about LeBron Murphy? He got that knockout win
versus
Aaron Pico.
Now, you picked this one, and you did a very good job at it. I just want to say, I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen too, because Pico is good, but coming, like I said in the last episode, these guys that come from Bellator or PFL, sometimes they struggle when they get into the UFC because the UFC really is like the major league, and these other ones are like minor leagues. So LaRon Murphy looks good. I think I saw Volk called him out. He wants him next in line.
Yeah. And you know what? I would say set it up, but I know Aljo just wanted this fight night in Shanghai or whatever. He beat Brian Ortega. I think LaRon Murphy deserves it more, but I'm just saying Aljo, he's kind of up there. You know what I'm saying? So give him a little bit of respect. You know what I mean? But yeah, set up LaRon Murphy and Volk. That seems the one. That's going to be the one, everybody. What's your initial thoughts right there, though? Volk, LaRon Murphy.
I mean, it's hard to pick against Volk, but I feel like he is a little bit past his prime. Ron Murphy, I mean, he's nice. Oh, I could see Volk winning. Honestly, I think Volk's hardest competition in that division is going to be Movzar.
Yeah. Well, hey, it looks like he's about to get passed up. So, what was the other ones? We won our 2-legger MVP versus
Yeah, I know one of ours got.
What's his name? Jared.
Yeah, Michael MVP, and then I was trying to think. I know the Brian Battle one you had. He missed weight. The UFC done cut him.
Cut him, man. I'm gonna be real. You miss weight at welterweight, and then you miss weight going up to middleweight. Or I mean, come on, how do you miss weight like that? That's a 15-pound difference. Like I can understand it. I feel like it does happen, but when you say you're going up in weight and you still miss that weight, listen, man, I didn't want him to get cut because he was actually winning fights, but it's like, man, come on, bro. How did you miss that, bro? Seriously, makes no sense.
I mean, I feel like you kind of deserve to be cut for that. I mean, that's kind of you can't be doing that in the UFC. I mean, they'll give you one, but like you said, he missed it twice. It's just not a good look.
Especially when you're going up in weight. Like, I'm gonna be real. When you going up in weight, you cannot miss that shit. That's crazy, bro. But anyways, yeah, that took one off the docket. So then we had basically just main card plays, and we lost on the DDP. We hit on LaRon Murphy, but then we hit on MVP beating Cannonier, and we 2-legged that with Carlos Prates knocking out Jeff Neal. He knocked him out at the buzzer of that one round. MVP does what he does. Like, I don't really like MVP, to be honest, that much because his style's boring. But when it comes to gambling, that touching and run away, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to work for you. It's going to make you money. So I feel like that was easy. So 2-1 on the day with the plays. Had one get canceled that I felt good about. So good start to the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I did want to talk about this one real quick, man. I know we didn't talk about it a lot last time. I was a little shocked by this one, the Tim Elliott one. And he fought the Kai Asakura and stuff. I thought Kai Asakura was going to win because Tim Elliott, they said he's been on for like 2 years. And he came in there and just got him with the guillotine choke.
Yeah, man, big underdog too, man. That was a lot of money. It's crazy because they gave that dude from Japan, they gave him an immediate title shot to go versus Pantoja. Pantoja just walked through that, and now he just lost to like Tim Elliott. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just shows you that it really is levels like when you come to the UFC, bro. Big time. Time and time again. Well,
it's gonna be interesting. He might get cut.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. They'll give him they got to give him a good little. They'll give him a good little matchup one day or something. It's just funny that they would put Pantoja with somebody like that. Like, stop, bro. All right, man. Anything else from UFC 319?
I think that's it.
All right, then. Look, man. Because I can already tell this episode ain't going to be too long, but well, I guess what we really should talk about real quick before we move on to this Imavov and Borralho, which is a huge main event last week. Johnny Walker got an upset win versus his opponent. I mean, I don't know. He was like a minus 240, or he was like a plus 245 underdog and come out winning that thing. So, and then Aljo winning. And then, like you said, I think you said it before we recorded, but Ortega got to go up weight. He's got to go to 155. That dude was. I don't know if you saw clips of that, man, bro. That dude was looking rough, man. But the truth is we had no plays last week. I didn't put no money on the UFC last week because my play was going to be Aljo. Once Ortega started having weight trouble, them odds got out of hand. I seen Pavlovich won. I probably would have 2-legged it there. I probably would have went Aljo and Pavlovich, something like that. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to stay away.
Yeah, I agree. It was last week was kind of a underwhelming card a little bit. Like you just said, Brian Ortega definitely needs to move up to 155, and then Aljamain, he looks like a contender. at 145. I think he's not having to cut as much weight as he did at like 135. So he's up there. They might give him one more fight. They might actually give him Mozart if they're going to do Lerone Murphy and Volkanovski.
Dude, they just did him and Mozart, and it was a close fight. I'm pretty sure that was Aljo's first fight at featherweight.
Oh, dang, I forgot. Must have forgot about that one.
Oh, man. It was a close fight, though. But, yeah, man, I feel you. I mean, I just think Aljo's up there. Like, give him his respect. That dude gets no respect. He was up there with the bantamweights, like, doing his thing. And then they make him climb the ladder. Like, I don't know. They don't make every champion do that. They making him go through the gauntlet, and he's still, doing his thing. So, all right, then. Anything else from that Chinese card?
Nah, not that I know of.
Shanghai. All right, look, man, we ain't got too much to say, but it's a big main event. And if you know what fight nights are, the card, it'll be not like to a casual fan, it might not be the best card, but this is free UFC fight, and like I'm all in. And this main event is big time. Like I think Imavov's kind of like in line next to get the title shot. Personally, just knocked out Adesanya. Now you get Borralho, and look, Borralho's been my cash cow. I'm gonna be honest, but I just think Imavov, he's just kind of a sniper type. I think Borralho will be active, probably a little more active, and those are the guys I usually go for. And I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna be mad if I get this one wrong, but I just think Imavov's got it. He can knock you out too. So I don't know. So that's really where I went. That's really my biggest play for this fight night card. You can get it's a pick 'em. So whichever way you want to roll. If you want to roll with Borralho, like you can get his odds at like 105, 115, 125. Those are good odds. You know what I'm saying? So I say pick what you want. Pick the way you want to roll. I'm just going Imavov, a little bit of gut feeling. What you say, Jordan?
I'm kind of a little bit like how I was with the Hamzat DDP one a little bit. I'm a little bit torn on this one because, like you said, it is a pick 'em and stuff. And I know Imavov is running high since he's knocked out Adesanya and stuff. But I do think Adesanya, he's on the way down a little bit. So, because Adesanya, he was looking good in that fight against Imavov, and then he just got caught and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. Like, I know I did the same thing you did. I went with Imavov. And so, I think it's just going to be a good fight. It might be one we lose, but it's one, like you said, it's just a pick 'em. So, we got to
put some money on it somewhere.
Yeah.
And listen, that's the main play of the card, the main one. But then I'm a 2-leg Mauricio Ruffy and Bukauskas. And listen, you already know when we were saying, we said this before the episode, the reason why I 2-leg Bukauskas is because he's going against Paul Craig. And I will bet against Paul Craig every day of the week with that little jiu-jitsu fall on your back style. Like he's just going to try to get him to come on top of him. I'm going to be real. That's not that successful. I think me and you are kind of on the same side with Roofy, however you want to say it. I mean, what do you think about that fight? I mean, that's going to be a close one.
Honestly, I don't think it's going to be close at all. I know this is a step up in competition for Roofy. I think he dominates. I don't think BSD's looked the same since Poirier knocked him out.
Yeah. So we going 2-0 this weekend, huh?
I think so. I think the main event is definitely the one that's, to me, is a little bit up in the air.
Yeah, I agree. And these got big title implications. Like this was a big one. Like the loser's probably eliminated for a little bit, and then the winner, is sitting right there. Especially it depends on how he does it. If he gets if they can score a knockout, they probably get in this fight next, is what I would say. But I don't know, man. Anything you want to add to the card this weekend?
No, that's pretty much it, I think.
College football too, man. We got a lot going on this weekend. Why? So
we gotta get all the podcasts rolling.
Yep, we're getting them rolling. We're doing our thing. So listen, man, quick episode. Me and Jordan ain't got too much to talk about, but you get our picks for this weekend, our reactions from the UFC 319, what we thought. I mean, what more you want to say? I mean, is there anything to say about giving some UFC? We'll probably hop back on next week, see what's up.
Yeah,
what you say, Badal?
Yeah, we'll talk about this card that just came up, and then the next fight night is coming up. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be Diego Lopez and Juan Silva. That's going to be a good fight card right there.
Man, What, man? That's crazy, man. I cannot wait for that one. That was big, man. That was huge. So we definitely got some big fights. Perfect time to start a UFC podcast for sure.
And then I was just gonna say this. Then like a couple weeks after that, good main event. You got Dominic Reyes and Carlos Olberg. That's a good main event.
Hey, Olberg, that's a cash cow too, bro. I'm about to cash out again on him too. He's got to be a heavy favorite. I feel like we'll have to look at them odds.
I did see people were high on Dominic Reyes, so they're kind of thinking this dude's having a little bit of a comeback. I don't know why.
Olberg gonna smack it around. I can't wait to look at them odds. All right, man. Listen, man. Thank everybody. Thank y'all for listening to the show. Thank y'all for listening to our first episode. So sharing it. You know, that's what I'm saying. Just get it out there. Share it. And like it and subscribe, man. Give us some subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all watch it. Add, subscribe, you know, do what you got to do. Give us a 5-star review. Anything you want to say, big dog?
Nah, just like you said, I just want to tell everybody thank you for listening and share the show.
Yeah, man. Don't be a hoe. Share the motherfucking show.
Share the show.
Got to, bro. Got to. But all right, man. Listen, man. Thank y'all for listening to the show. But we out.